Hey love, welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into something a lot of us women over 40 have seen with our own eyes, and maybe even felt in our own hearts. That journey, when a man shows up as your knight in shining armor, attentive, charming, protective, making you feel like the most cherished woman in the room. But then, a few months in, usually right around month 3 or 4, something shifts. That same knight seems to vanish, the armor gets dull, the shine fades, and instead of leaning in, he pulls away. Now what's happening here? If you've experienced this, chances are you may be dating a man with a dismissive avoidant attachment style. And today, we're going to talk about how to recognize it early, how to decide whether to love him through it or walk away, and how loving this kind of man can either bring new freedom or leave you running in circles if you don't know yourself well enough. Let's set the stage. A dismissive avoidant man often starts off strong, like he's auditioning for that role of protector, provider, and rescuer. It's not fake. In those beginning months, he really means it. But underneath all that charm is a deep fear of being consumed, losing himself, or being trapped in love. So as soon as things start to feel too close, too real, that same man may begin to deactivate. He won't call as much. He won't text as quickly. Maybe he even seems irritated at your presence. You start asking yourself, what did I do wrong? But baby, it's not about you. It's about his wiring. The pattern is usually hot and cold, intense romance followed by retreat. It's like he's building a house with you one day and then locking all the doors the next. And if you're not aware of what's going on, that shift can be heartbreaking. Let's imagine 2 women. The first, let's call her Angela. Angela meets a dismissive avoidant man, and at first, it's roses, dinners, the works. He even says things like, "I've never met someone like you." But when he starts pulling away, Angela panics. She chases, she texts more, she asks, "What's wrong?" And the more she presses, the more he retreats. Within 6 months, the relationship is on life support. Now let's look at Denise. Denise also meets a dismissive avoidant man. She notices how attentive he is, but she also notices that when he starts pulling away, she doesn't panic. She remembers her own independence. She gives him space, but not in a passive way. She invests back into her hobbies, her girlfriends, her gym time. And when he circles back, because dismissive avoidants usually do, he finds Denise hasn't disappeared into his world. She's standing tall in her own. That changes the dynamic. He begins to see her not as a threat to his independence, but as a partner who's walking beside him. 2 people holding hands, looking out into the world together instead of tangled up in one another's lives. So, how do you identify if you're dating a dismissive avoidant before the 3 or 4 month crash? Here are some clues. He doesn't share much about his inner world. He may talk about work, hobbies, even past relationships. But when it comes to real vulnerability, his fears, his deep dreams, he keeps the door closed. He prizes independence over intimacy. You'll hear him say things like, "I need my space," or you'll notice how protective he is over his time. He seems more comfortable showing love through actions than words. He may fix your car, help you move, pay for dinner, but struggle to say, "I miss you," or "I need you." He reacts to closeness with distance. Right when you think you're getting closer, he might ache a step back, emotionally or even physically. The key here, sis, is awareness. If you see these signs early, you can decide, do I want to keep moving forward with this man? Or is this not the energy I want in my life? Here's the bigger truth. Dating a dismissive avoidant doesn't automatically mean pain. In fact, for some of us, especially women over 40, who've already built careers, raised families, maybe even started over, being with a man who values independence can be a gift. It can free you from old expectations of being enmeshed, of being needed to the point of losing yourself. But it takes discernment. If you find yourself chasing him, begging for crumbs, or shrinking just to hold on, that's not mutual healing. That's self-betrayal. But if you can love him while standing tall in your own power, you may discover a new kind of partnership. One where both of you are whole individuals, walking side by side, hand in hand, looking out into the world together. So the decision, love, is always yours. Will this relationship invite more freedom and growth, or will it shrink your spirit? That's the question every woman has to answer for herself. All right, beautiful souls, if this resonated with you, drop a comment and share your story. Have you loved a dismissive avoidant man? Did you walk away, or did you find a way to grow stronger together? Remember, your journey is yours, and you deserve a love that allows you to breathe, to shine, and to keep becoming the woman you were always meant to be. Until next time, keep choosing love, but never at the cost of losing yourself.